Hey everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to create an advanced modular teleporter system in Unreal Engine 5 that you can reuse in any level. This system is fully customizable. You'll be able to change the on-screen text and text color, choose which level to teleport to, adjust visual effects like glow color and glow intensity, set ambient sounds, and decide whether the teleporter activates automatically or only when the player interacts with it. We'll also be adding a locked and unlocked state with clear visual feedback. By the end of this video, you'll have a clean, designer-friendly teleporter blueprint that saves you time and drops right into your workflow. Let's get started. Right-click in the content browser and create a new widget blueprint. Name it WBP_fade, then open it. Inside, add a canvas panel, then an image. Rename the image to fade_image and make sure is variable is checked. Set the anchor to full and change the color and opacity to black. Next, go to the Animations tab and create a new animation called Start Animation. Add fade_image to the animation, then create a render opacity track. Set the opacity to 1 at 0 seconds, and to 0 at 0.5 seconds. Add an event track, click the plus icon to add a trigger, and use it to call remove from parent once the animation finishes. Then, create another animation named End Animation. Add fade_image again, and this time set the render opacity to 0 at 0 seconds. And 1 at 0.5 seconds. Finally, go to the event graph and create a new Boolean variable called end. Make sure it's set to instance-editable and expose on spawn. From event construct, drag out and get play animation. From the animation pin, drag out and add a select node. Connect the end variable to the index input. Set the false value to start animation and the true value to end animation. This setup decides which animation plays when the widget is created. Right-click in the content drawer, create a new blueprint class, and select Actor. Name it BP_teleporter and open it. Add a cylinder component and name it Top. Set the Z location to 214. The X and Y scale to 1.2, and the Z scale to 0.1. Search for Cast Shadow in the Details panel and uncheck the box. Duplicate top and rename the duplicate to Bottom. Set its Z location to 0. Duplicate Bottom. Set its Z location to 9, and change its X and Y scale to 0.96. Duplicate Bottom 1 and rename it Top 1. Then set its Z location to 205. Next, add a text render component and set its Z location to 214. Change the horizontal alignment to center. Add an audio component and set its Z location to 120. Then, add a point light component, name it glow. Set the Z location to 113, and change the attenuation radius to 130. Add a Niagara particle system component, and set its Z location to 126. Finally, add a box collision component. Name it collision, set its Z location to 105. And adjust the scales so that X and Y are 0.9 and Z is 3. Add a new function and rename it Update Variables. Drag the text render component into the graph and use it to set text. Promote the value to a new variable and name it text. Make sure all variables are set to instance-editable and expose on spawn. From the text render component again, drag out and set text render color. Promote the color value to a new variable named text color. Next, select all 4 teleporter cylinder components, drag them into the graph, and use them to set material. Promote the material input to a new variable named material. Now, drag the Niagara component into the graph, call set Niagara system asset. And promote the input to a variable named vfx. Next, drag the glow point light component into the graph. From it, set light color, then promote the color value to a new variable named glow color. From glow again, set intensity. And promote the value to a variable named glow intensity. Finally, drag in the audio component, call set sound. and promote the sound value to a new variable named ambient sound. Once all variables are set up, go to the construction script and call your update variables function so it runs whenever the actor updates. Then, do the same in the begin play event of the event graph to ensure all values are applied when the game starts. Search for the keyboard event T in the event graph. Add a new Boolean variable named isLocked, and make sure it's set to instance-editable and expose on spawn. Then, add another Boolean variable named AutoTeleport, and also enable instance-editable and expose on spawn for it. From the press pin of the T key event, drag out and add a branch node. Set the condition to your isLocked variable. From the false output, drag out and create Widget, setting the class to WBP_fade. Tick the checkbox for end, then add to viewport. After adding it to the viewport, drag out a delay node and set it to 0.5 seconds, matching the animation length. From the completed pin, drag out and use OpenLevel, then promote the level name input to a variable named level. Be sure to make it instance editable and expose on spawn. Next, in the content drawer, right-click and create a new widget blueprint named WBP_interaction, then open it. Add a canvas panel, then place a border inside. Set the anchor to middle, the position X and Y to -104 and 288. And the size X and Y to 208 and 37. Change the vertical alignment to middle and padding to 0. Set the brush draw as property to rounded box. Then adjust the corner radius to 5 for smoother edges. Next, modify the outline color by setting its alpha value to 0.5 to achieve a subtle, semi-transparent border. Set the width to 0.5 and rounded type to fixed radius. And finally set the brush color to black with an opacity of 0.5. Add a text element to the border and name it interaction_text. Set its default text value to interact and adjust the color and opacity to 0.7 for a softer appearance. Change the font typeface to light and set the font size to 14 for a clean, minimal look. Align the text by setting its justification to middle, and then create a text binding to allow dynamic updates during gameplay or interaction. Create a new variable and name it teleportref. Set its type to BP_teleporter, object reference, and make sure instance editable and expose on spawn are both enabled. Next, drag teleportref into the graph and get the variable. From it, drag out and get isLocked. Connect this to a branch node. If true, display the text teleporter locked. If false, display press T to teleport. Back in the BP_teleporter event graph, create a new variable named InteractionRef and set its type to WBP_interaction, object reference. Select the collision component, then right-click in the event graph and add both a begin overlap and an end overlap event. From the begin overlap event, drag out and add a branch node. Set the condition to your isLocked variable. If it's true, create a widget. Set the class to WBP_interaction and assign the teleport reference to self. Then, use the setInteractionRef node to store the widget reference and add to viewport. If isLocked is false, add another branch. Set the condition to your auto-teleport variable. If auto-teleport is true, create a widget. Set the class to WBP_fade, tick the end checkbox, and add to viewport. After the viewport node, add a delay set to 0.5 seconds. Then from completed, open level, and connect your level name variable. Copy the relevant nodes and paste them below, connecting them to the false branch. After add to viewport, add enable input. And drag out get player controller to connect it. From the end overlap event, drag out a branch and set the condition to isLocked. Drag out the InteractionRef variable and call remove from parent, connecting this to the true branch. From the false output of the branch node, add a disable input node. Connect this node to a get player controller node to specify which player's input should be disabled. After the disable input node, add another branch node. Set the condition of this new branch to the auto-teleport boolean, allowing the script to determine whether automatic teleportation should proceed based on that value. Duplicate the remove from parent node and connect it to the false branch, setting the target to InteractionRef. This removes the widget if auto-teleport is disabled. Alright, that's going to wrap up this tutorial. Now you've got a fully modular teleporter system that you can reuse across any level, customize on the fly, and expand however you like, whether that's new VFX, UI prompts, animation, or gameplay logic. If this helped you out, feel free to leave a like and drop a comment. I always appreciate the support, and I'd love to see what you build with it. And if you want more UE5 tutorials like this, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.